Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're shifting focus a bit to something maybe closer to home for many of you. An unsung hero, you might say, of the urban landscape. We're talking about the Central City Library. Now, you might think, oh, library, I know what that is. But stick with us. There's often way more value packed into these places than meets the eye. So, our mission today is simple. Take a comprehensive guide, actually, an excerpt from the City Life podcast, and really untack it. Pull out all the essentials, the interesting bits, the stuff you need to know about the Central City Library. By the end, whether you're new in town or just haven't popped in for a while, you'll have a really solid idea of what this place offers. Ready to dive in?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Okay, so let's start with the absolute basics, the practical stuff. Where is it and when can you get in? Location first. It's right there on Kingston Road. And the landmark they give. Directly opposite the town hall. Can't miss it, really.
Mm-hmm. Very central, which is, important. Makes it easy to get to for a lot of people.
Exactly. And accessibility doesn't stop there. The opening hours are, well, they're pretty impressive. Monday to Friday, it's 9 a.m. right through to 8 p.m.
Wow. 8 p.m. That's quite late for a library.
It is, yeah. And weekends, too, Saturdays and Sundays, they're open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., so 7 days a week.
You know what's fascinating about those hours? It's not just convenience. It speaks volumes about who they're trying to serve.
How so?
Well, think about it. Students needing somewhere after school or uni, people working shifts, maybe retail or hospitality, who can't do the standard 9 to 5.
Right.
Or families, looking for something to do on a Sunday afternoon. Those hours, they really make the library accessible to pretty much everyone's schedule. It's inclusive by design.
That's a really good way of putting it. It's not just open, it's open for you. It feels like it's designed to fit into your life, not the other way around.
Precisely.
Okay, so you know where it is, you know when it's open now. Let's step inside. This is where it gets really interesting, I think. We'll do a kind of virtual walkthrough floor by floor. So ground floor, you walk in, reception desk, naturally, and then boom, the main book collection. Big space.
The core of any library, right?
Absolutely. But they also mention something key, a dedicated quiet study area tucked away somewhere.
Essential for students, for anyone needing focus.
Totally.
Yeah.
And then towards the back of this ground floor, the children's section, described as a colorful room. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Inviting for kids.
And it's not just books for kids. Get this. Every Saturday morning, they have storytelling sessions for ages 4 to 10.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, seems really popular.
If we zoom out a bit,
Yeah.
dedicated children's section like that, with regular events like storytelling,
Yeah.
that's more than just keeping kids occupied.
Okay. Tell me more.
Well, it's fundamentally about fostering early literacy, getting kids excited about stories, about books before they even, properly start school.
Right, building that foundation.
Exactly. And it also builds community for young families, a place to connect. Plus, research consistently shows that this kind of early exposure significantly boosts things like vocabulary and later reading comprehension. It's a powerful, positive intervention.
Wow. So that Saturday morning story time is actually doing some pretty heavy lifting, educationally speaking.
Absolutely. It's foundational work disguised as fun.
Okay, fascinating. Let's head upstairs in our virtual tour. First floor, what's up there? Multimedia section. So DVDs, audiobooks, the usual suspects. But, and this is crucial, they also have computers with free internet access.
Okay, that's important. Really important.
Yeah, I thought so too. Free internet access.
Let's pause on that. In today's world, that's not just a convenience, is it?
No, not at all. It's essential infrastructure. Think about applying for jobs online, accessing government services, education, even telehealth now.
Right. It's basic access. It is. And for people who don't have reliable internet at home, or maybe don't even own a computer, the library becomes this vital lifeline. It's a huge factor in bridging that digital divide.
So the library is actively playing a role in digital equity.
Absolutely. It's providing the tools and the access that people need to just participate fully in modern life. It's not just about, borrowing the latest bestseller anymore. It's much bigger than that.
That really puts it in perspective. Okay, also on the first floor, something maybe a little lighter but still useful, a small cafe.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, for drinks and snacks while you're reading or using the computers.
That's smart. It encourages people to stay longer, doesn't it? Makes it more of a destination.
Exactly. It shifts it from being just a place you pop into to somewhere you can actually spend a good chunk of time comfortably, study, read, grab a coffee.
Yeah.
It makes it more inviting.
Turns it into more of a community hub, less of a purely transactional space.
Yeah, well said. Okay, so we've seen the spaces, the resources. How do you, the listener, actually get involved? Let's talk membership. And the big headline here is, it's free.
Completely free.
Completely free for all city residents. That's what the source says. Pretty great.
That's fantastic. Removes a major barrier right there.
Definitely. And getting signed up sounds pretty straightforward. You just need proof of address and a valid photo ID.
Yeah.
Standard stuff.
Very accessible.
So once you're a member, what can you borrow? Well, books you can take out up to 10 at a time.
10. That's generous.
It is. And you get them for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Plenty of time to get stuck in.
Sure. That encourages deeper reading, not just quick grabs.
Right. Now, for multimedia things like DVDs, the loan period is shorter. Just 1 week.
Okay. That makes sense, too. Probably higher demand for those items, maybe.
Could be. Or maybe they figure people watch a DVD quicker than they read 10 books.
Yeah, probably a bit of both. It's about managing the collection, making sure popular things circulate. Smart.
So borrowing is covered. But the library offers more than just stuff to take home. It's also about community and learning together. They run monthly events, things like book clubs, author talks, workshops.
Oh, wow. So it's quite active.
Yeah, seems like it. The source says these are open to everyone, but it's a good idea to check the library website for the schedule and maybe booking details. Some might be popular.
That really underlines the library's role as more than just shelves of books, doesn't
Well,
it?
absolutely. It's a community hub, a place for learning, discussion, meeting people.
And those kinds of events, they're so important for, like, lifelong learning. And just building connections within the community. Author talks can spark new ideas. Workshops teach practical skills.
Right.
Book clubs get people talking. It combats social isolation, fosters curiosity. It's about building what sociologists call social capital, shared experiences, networks.
So it's investing in the community's intellectual and social life.
Precisely. It's a dynamic space, not a static one.
Okay, let's try and pull all these threads together. What we've seen is that the Central City Library is, well, it's incredibly versatile. Whether you need a quiet corner to study, free internet access, something fun for the kids, a good book, or even a place to connect with others through events, it seems to cover a lot of bases.
It really does. And I think the why behind it is that it's intentionally designed as this multifunctional community asset. It's not just accidentally useful, it's strategically providing pathways.
These pathways.
Yeah, pathways to knowledge, obviously, but also to digital inclusion, to early learning support, to skills development, to community connection. It's tackling multiple needs, all from one accessible, free-to-use local institution.
That's a powerful summary. It's like a Swiss Army knife for community well-being.
Huh. I like that. A bit more welcoming than a Swiss Army knife, hopefully. But yeah, multifunctional and incredibly useful.
So, just to recap for everyone listening, we've got a centrally located library open 7 days a week with really accommodating hours. Inside, quiet study areas, a vibrant kids section with story times, free computers and internet, even a cafe. Membership is free for residents, borrowing limits are generous, and there's a whole calendar of events like book clubs and author talks happening. It's way more than just a building with books.
It really is. And maybe that leads to a final thought, something for you to consider.
Okay, let's hear it.
Given everything we've unpacked, the sheer range of resources, from the quiet study spaces and free Wi-Fi to the kids programs, the author talks, the skills workshops, how might really leaning into an institution like this, like your local library, do more than just, say, help you find information? How might fully leveraging it actually deepen your sense of belonging in your community? How might it connect you, engage you civically, maybe improve your overall quality of life, perhaps in ways you haven't really thought about before?
That's a great question to leave people with. It reframes the library not just as a service provider, but as a potential catalyst for personal and community growth. We really hope this deep dive has maybe opened your eyes a little to the potential sitting right there in the Central City Library. Or perhaps your own local library. Definitely worth checking out, wouldn't you say? Go on, dive in yourself. You might be surprised at what you find.